lot of American people are dealing with is the economy, and we just got the latest numbers showing that it could dip slightly. Is this going to have any effect on the 2022 election come November, the midterm?
Well, I think this is an aberration. There's plenty other statistics and analysis that have said this is an aberration, and there are many other factors that show that we have growth in our near future.
And so I just want to lift up the fact that the Biden administration is rolling back this policy is a victory from the advocates.
And we're going to give you 100% of what you want with 50% of the votes in the Senate. The math never made sense. So you could pass these big bills through the House, but you couldn't even sometimes get a hearing in the Senate. I'm hearing all this good stuff supposed to be happening, but it's never getting signed by the president. And so when you overpromise so much in the beginning of the year and you're undelivering at the end of the year, and don't forget Build Back Better, et cetera, you suddenly wind up with a disappointment factor plus inflation.
New polling shows President Biden's support slipping among black adults and young Americans, two key voting groups for the Democratic Party. How steep of a decline are we talking about here?
I mean, it is a big decline. I mean, if you look, this is Gallup polling of just 38% of 18 to 29-year-olds, 67% of black adults. Look back to where we were last year. It was 61% 18 to 29-year-olds. Black adults was 87%. Look at the change. Down 23 points among adults 18 to 29, down 20 points among black adults. Those are huge drops.
Americans want legal immigration. President Biden and Secretary Mayorkas want illegal immigration. They want illegal migrants to come, stay, and never go home. Now, the Secretary won't say that. In fact, he says everything's just fine. He said it yesterday in 2 congressional hearings.
We have effectively managed an unprecedented number of non-citizens seeking to enter the United States.
He said it last September. Quote, "The border is secure," he told us. In the 15 months Joe Biden has been president, 2,498,224 illegal migrants have been apprehended at our border. Hundreds of thousands of others that we didn't catch, the gotaways, have also entered our country, and the secretary says the border is secure. Think about last year. March of last year was the highest month on record for illegal migrants encountered at our southern border. Highest month in history until the month of April. And April was the highest month on record for illegal migrants coming to our country until the month of May. And May was the highest month on record until the month of June. And June was the highest month on record until the month of July, when 213,593 illegal migrants were at our southwest border. And just 2 months after that, our witness, the Secretary of Homeland Security, said the border is secure. That record last July, guess what? That record last July was just broken last month. And next month, they're going to make matters worse when they rescind Title 42. A record last July that was just broken last month, and next month they're going to make it worse. I want to go back to that statement the Secretary made on September 22nd of last year. That statement. There was a second part to the sentence. And this is critical. There was a second part to the statement. He said the border is secure and we are executing our plan. The first part of the sentence was false. We know that. We know the numbers. We know what's happening on the border. Everyone understands it. The second part, we are executing our plan. The second part, he was telling us the truth. And that should frighten us all. We have a Secretary of Homeland Security who is intentionally, deliberately, in a premeditated fashion, executing a plan, his words, executing a plan to overwhelm our country with millions and millions of illegal migrants. One of the fundamental questions, maybe the fundamental question that he will answer is, why is he doing it?
The Secure Fence Act of 2006 says what? That the Secretary of Homeland Security shall take all actions the Secretary determines necessary to achieve and maintain operational control over the entire international land and maritime borders. Will you testify under oath right now? Do we have operational control, yes or no?
Yes, we do. And
we have operational control of the borders.
Yes, we do. And Congressman, we are working to...
Listen what operational control defined. In this section, the term operational control means the prevention of all unlawful entries into the United States. Do you stand by in your testimony that we have operational control in light of this definition?
The chaos on our southern border is not an accident. It's deliberate, it's on purpose, it's by design. President Biden on day one said there'll be a moratorium on deportations. He ended remain in Mexico. He terminated agreements with Northern Triangle countries, and he stopped building the wall.